What up, guys? I'm gonna show you the things I bought for this channel to revamp it because it was real bad. So, when I first started this, I just kind of figured, I have a DSLR, I have a good camera. It's basically all I need, right? Point and shoot. It should be easy. I don't need all this fancy stuff. It just needs to, look good. I have this expensive camera. That should be all I need, right? Wrong, boo. Real wrong. So, I thought I could just, maybe it was the lens. So I replaced the lens. Figured I was going to be good. It basically led to a whole amalgamation of shit I had to buy. Did I say that right? Probably not. Whatever. Led to a plethora of shit I had to buy. So, first off, let's just go through all of it, okay? So, I have a Nikon DSLR. I believe it is a D53, 55, 5200. One of those. It's a 5 in the front. Shit. And it came with the kit lens, which was a 18 to 55 millimeter and an f3.4 or 3.5. I thought that was pretty good. Just show you I didn't remember shit from my photography classes when I bought this damn thing, because clearly no dice. The lighting in this apartment is shit-tastic. So the quality was just bad, and then I'm blind as a fucking bat. On the viewfinder, it looked like it was just perfect HD quality. Then I would upload and go, dear, ooh, girl, ooh. Anyway, I bought a 50 millimeter f1.8 lens, which retails for about $200, I believe, and I'll put a link down below where I got it from. It's a really good lens, but it does not zoom at all, so you have to move the entire camera back and forth. And since it's a 50 millimeter, the crop is like right up in here, all up in this area code. So whereas with my old lens, I could put the camera far enough where I could just reach and push the button to start record. This one, no dice. This sucker is literally on the other side of the room right now, which basically changed everything about how I've been recording this video. The quality is awesome if you can get the focus right. Since I am recording by myself, what you kind of have to do is just like adjust the focus a little bit and then go watch the video, see if it's in focus. Nope, not in focus again. Okay, is it too close or too far? Okay. Adjust focus again, record it, run back, play it. Nope, not in focus again. Like, it took me about 7 tries just now to get in focus, because I start with getting the chair in focus, and then you have to adjust the focus a little bit forward of the chair to get you in focus, because the damn thing is so sensitive. Like, if you move like this, look, blur, drive me fucking crazy. So, I mean, it's a really good lens though, but it's a pain in the ass if you're recording alone. So, I've got shit ton of fucking cardio just back and forth trying to get this fixed. That being said, since it's way across the room, and then you can't just stack it on books unless you have like all of the encyclopedias, because it's like this much, like up close is like here. So you have to back it across the room to even get from here up. And the camera has to be level with here. If you point it up, it looks really weird, and then you get a view of the ceiling. So I had to get a tripod. This is the tripod that I bought, and I was actually really excited about it because it took quite a bit of research on Amazon to decide on this particular tripod. Reason being, like, tripods are more expensive than you would think they are. More expensive than I would think they are. Now, the regular price range around 40s and 50s, you can find some, but the reviews always say, well, I thought it was a good one, but it doesn't hold my camera up, it doesn't do this, blah, blah, blah. So finally, I was looking through used ones, and I came across this one. Now, this one is not a used one. I bought it brand new, but I still only paid, whatever, I'll put it here when I find it. I paid this much for it. It wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be. So I kind of worried it would be cheap and dingy when I got here. This sumbitch is sturdy. Like, it's heavy when you pull it out of the box. And on top of that, like, it's got a little hook down underneath, like in the middle of the actual tripod area. There's a hook where you can hang a counterweight if you've got some ridiculous heavy fucking setup. So now I can raise the camera to this level so I can get all of this and you're not looking at my belly button because nobody wants to see that. And I can sit it over there. Since the lens is cropped all up in this kind of a space, you gotta set the camera way over there, way back in fucking Jerusalem, and can't hear shit. And I'm literally having to yell. I got an audio recorder. I bought the H4n Pro audio recorder. Now, I debated a lot back and forth, and there were some cheaper versions that I could have gotten, but this one had very good reviews all the way across the board, and I didn't want to start with something like low level and then I outgrow it. So I kind of always, with my hobby, just like jump in up here so I don't outgrow this stuff. It means I spend more money on the front end, but later on I don't have to upgrade anything because I can just work with what I got. This thing makes my little high-tech innards just so happy. It's ridiculous. So it's got the two mics on the top that kind of cross a little bit, and they're supposed to face this way. And then at the back side, there are two ports for you to plug in microphones. So if for some reason somebody was crazy enough to want to hear my ass in stereo, I could put like a mic over here, and then it's got the two on the front. But don't nobody want to hear this voice in stereo. So the two mics on the front, that's good enough for me. I also think that if you want to, for some odd reason, you can take like the boom mic type deal, the Rode mic that everybody uses, which is this one, and you can plug it into the audio recorder through a 3mm jack, and then you can plug in two mics into the mic ports. You can have like up to 4 or 5 different mics in this thing. I actually had to buy a little connector, which was this. It came in a 2-pack for like $5. And I got them on Amazon as well. And you just slide one in into the little foot doojobby on the camera. I can't remember what it's called. You slide it into the little foot thing on top of the camera, and then you screw the audio recorder into the top. And then it actually records on the device itself. So something that's kind of cool but also a pain in the butt is you have to sync the audio and the video in Final Cut Pro or whatever software you edit with. So that being said, you get to do one of these fun fuckers at the beginning of every video just so you can sync them. It makes it easier to sync them up. And I'm an idiot and that amuses the shit out of me, so I get great. It's just fun to me. That's the reason I'm told they use the little clipboard fuckers every time they record like an actual video and they go take one, is to sync up the sound of the video. Look what I learned. But since this lovely device records onto itself and not onto the computer, it takes SD cards. So that being said, my camera still has a little dinky 8GB SD card that it came with, which if you've been recording with that type of a space at a high quality, it records maybe 30 minutes of video. So I would record one and think I'm just going to record another immediately after, and I would run out of fucking space. So what I've been doing is record, take the chip out, put it in the computer, take the vid from the chip to the computer, take it off of the chip, put the chip back when it's blank and record something else. I've been playing musical chairs like that. So I ordered two 64GB SD cards from Amazon. Now these I will tell you not to buy. The problem with these is that 94 megabytes per second is the writing speed, I believe. And it sounds really good, but it's actually not a good recording speed. So when I was recording here a second ago, you could record like 15 seconds and then it takes so long to write the information onto the SD card that the video would just stop so it could catch up. So that one was no good, unfortunately. Those have to go back. Next purchase is I bought these studio lights, which I was hoping I wouldn't need because I got this lens, but I found that even with the aperture low in the lens, you just still kind of have to play with the settings and editing and whatnot to get it to not look like you're recording at night, which I didn't like because it just looks weird. I work night shift, I need to record at night because that's when I'm awake and don't look like the living dead. So I got these studio lights, which look like these. It came with it came with 3 lights, 2 tall ones on tripod stands with the umbrellas, which you can either place backwards to get straight up white light, or you can flip the umbrellas around the other way and get like a soft light like the beauty tubers use. Beauty tubers, is that what they're, whatever. Like the beauty YouTubers use. Like the white box with the, these. So you can actually flip them around and get the same effect. Now because it's so dark in here, I just got straight up just bam, light bulb to face going on. And we'll just kind of see, I'll play with it and see, but even with, you know, the soft light focus, it's pretty fucking good. The light's awesome. Now it does come with a little baby light and a 45 watt, I think they're 120 volt, 45 watt something bulbs. Oh, these. And it comes with the same power on the little one. But even right now, I've got the two big ones on, and then I've got like a patio right here, and the light's coming in from the side. So that's what I got going right now in this video. That being said, what I also bought was a 12-foot roll of fadeless paper. I don't know if it's specifically for like photo backdrops, but that's what everybody uses for, is photo backdrops. It's about 3 to 4 feet wide, and it's 12 feet long. So I originally bought it to put behind me because I'm replenishing. You know, I haven't decided if I want to do the bookshelf, you know, go the bookshelf route. In the meantime though, until I decide permanently what I want going on in that space, I bought this roll of like royal blue photo backdrop paper to hang behind me. Then I remembered that my hair is green right now, and that probably is going to wash all of this out. And then I didn't intend to record in the Straight-Knot, and it's probably going to have some weird ass under the sea looking kind of a thing. And it's just going to look really strange. So I haven't used that yet. But thus far, I will say, out of everything else that I've gotten, it's great. Like, all of it's fucking useful. All of it does is supposed to, except the fucking SD cards I have to send back and really pissed off about. But all these orders were basically separate. I ordered them like a paycheck at a time. I did a lot of overtime to get this. There was no, you know, tax refund balling type bullshit. I busted my ass to be able to get this stuff. Yeah, it was a bit expensive, but for now, this is still pretty good, I feel like. Only thing is I prefer to have a zoom lens that, a lens that zooms with that focus. So if I can get like the, the Sigma 18 to 55 millimeter 1.8 aperture lens, I'd be in heaven. But that lens is like 800 pounds, so she can't do that right now. Oh damn it, I forgot my wine. What the fuck is wrong with me? Ugh, I'm fucking up. That's another thing I got. I got a signature actual wine glass now, and I can stop drinking wine out of Denver Broncos cups and giant ass teacups. I actually got a wine glass. Just, you'll see. I'm gonna put like a thing on. I have to craft it because it's just me. But that's what I've got coming up. But for right now, that was my tech haul. Total, this is what I paid. And I'll put the link for all the items that I bought, even the SD cards, so you can probably find like higher quality ones than the ones I ordered, because I didn't research those and I should have. I'll put all the links anyway down below. If you have been able to record pretty good quality videos with no extra foolishness, if you've gotten like just the camera and it's still pretty good, let me know. Let me know what kind of camera you have, because this could get old fairly quickly. And my light bill up too, and nobody got time for that. So we'll see. But comment and let me know, because all this rigmarole seems cool as fuck, but it's gonna be embarrassing as hell at night when I'm recording and people like outside my patio can see what the hell I'm doing, because I got all these lights right here. So comment, let me. Oh, real quick. Another thing that's real convenient about this tripod is, since the focus is so very specific, when I had my stuff set on top of the shelf or on top of a stack of books, which I did for my last video, when my battery ran out or whatever, or I needed to adjust or check the video quality, I had to take the SD card out. It's very hard to get that camera like back in the same spot without marking it. So what I like about the tripod as well is that I can take the SD card and the battery out, and I gotta touch the rest of the camera. I gotta fuck up the zoom, and I gotta move the whole camera. It stays right there. I can just slide the battery out the bottom or the disc card out the side, and I can touch it. So that's great. But anyway, so a lot of the stuff really was convenient, even though I hated to pay for all of it. Think it looks a lot better? Let me know. You found a better way to do it that didn't require all of this? Let me know. Subscribe, please, if you like this video. Like as well. But yeah, you guys know me. I don't know, maybe you don't know me yet, but yeah. So comment, like, all that fun stuff. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.